on the field after a dramatic victory for the Gulf Coast Bulldogs with head coach Jack Wright. Jack, you sat down, we kind of looked at each other and said, what are we going to talk about? There's so much to talk about, so many emotions. What was tonight like?
I was excited to be here. I felt like the kids needed a game. I felt like I needed a game. I thought we needed to play. I think it's a step moving forward. I think it's a step to try to get through some grief. So I was excited to be here. I felt like we would play well. I just thought we had a good week of practice. I thought our practices this week were a relief. They're kind of a break from the grief and our mind wandering throughout the day. So just going back and watching the practices a little bit, I thought we practiced well. And I was excited to be here, but had no clue what to expect.
I know I heard you before the game, you said you thought you guys were ready. You go in at halftime, you're down 13-0. And I heard you say some things I don't hear you say all the time, and we can't repeat it here. But
yeah.
But what were you thinking there with that halftime speech?
I'm gonna be honest with you, Don. I felt like we could win the game. I really felt like we could win the game. I knew he just had not played well. We had not put things together. We only ran 27 plays of offense at halftime, and when you don't get a large number of snaps, that just kind of you don't really know where to start. You got to get something established, and we hadn't done that yet. So I felt like we could get something established. And the big play to Bracy coming out of the locker room in the third quarter obviously gave our whole sideline a lot of life.
And so you come right out. I think it was 3 plays. You score on a 60-yard touchdown pass. Then you get the ball back, and you drive back down there. Another really impressive long drive that ends. Third down ended, just inches short. Some of our folks thought Phillip got in. They said he didn't. So you don't convert there, and then you have to wait until the final gun to take the lead.
Right.
How did you guys kind of keep in the game and keep slugging?
Just effort by the players. They kept going as hard as they could. I mean, we had receivers out there bending over between plays and still running routes full speed. Our O-line, we were shorthanded there with a couple of guys out. A lot of those guys played every snap. They came through. A couple of true freshmen played every snap up there. Just the players' effort and energy. I mean, multiple times over the night our defense could have given up or, not chased their gap or not chased the ball. All 11 guys chased the ball all night. Every receiver ran every route hard. Mike McGowan ran hard. Our O-line blocked hard. So really give them credit. They played hard the entire time. We were down 13-0, and we had nothing going at halftime, and they never lost hope.
In the regulars, they didn't have necessarily big plays, but they just kept stopping them and keeping all in the game. They gave up a couple, really long field goals, too. I mean, those 2 field goals were from downtown. They did a great job.
They did. They did a fantastic job. Just proud to, call them a coach. The energy and the effort that they put forth tonight is unmatched. Just so proud of them. I mean, like I said, they could have – at any time they could have laid down or said, I'm going to take a play off on the backside or I'm going to let this guy run by me and take a play off. They never did it. All 11 guys that were out there, we've rolled a lot of guys in tonight, Don. It was a hot, humid night here. We played a lot of players, especially in the front. Probably almost the entire defensive roster got in there. So just proud of all of them.
110 seconds left. You get the ball back. I don't even know what yard line it was, but you got a long way. I think it was maybe 25-yard line. You got a long way to go. What are you trying to get your team to do in that situation?
Well, we knew we had 2 timeouts left, so hitting the middle of the field still not a big deal. To me, the most impressive play was getting the first down after we got in 2nd and 21. I can't remember the exact sequence, but I think we took a sack on first down. We had to call a timeout right there, and then it's not looking good for us 2nd and 21. I didn't want to try to get it back in one chunk. I wanted to kind of chip away and just get a first down. Still had 1 timeout left, so hitting something in the middle of the field is not a huge deal. But we just had guys make plays. Rico Dorsey made some guys miss. Jonathan Harris made some guys miss. And that's just a credit to the effort. I mean, that's just effort plays. That's what it was.
Get the pass interference penalty that gets you first down at the 10-yard line. What are you trying to do on that final play?
All night, really, we were trying to hit Bracy. We hit him the one time on the big touchdown, but he really was the primary read on a lot of plays, and he was the primary read on that play. And we just tagged, a little route behind it in case they overplayed Bracy, which they did. Me and Phillip talked about it right before the play. They played it just like we thought they might, and then Rico kind of snuck in right behind Bracy. So that was kind of the read for Phillip right there.
finally get to come back home next week. I know this has been an emotional week. You got any thoughts about the next 7 days?
Well, we got Levi's funeral tomorrow. We're going. Some of us are going to Meridian, and we're going to visit with the family and some friends up there. So it's not over. We're still grieving, but it's a huge sigh of relief, and it is on the journey of steps. This is definitely one of the biggest ones.
Congratulations, Jack.
Thank you.
Here with quarterback Phillip Short, who engineered a dramatic 2-minute drive to win the game tonight. Phillip, you go out onto the field. What are y'all thinking in that situation?
We go out on the field, I think, if I remember right, it's 1:50 left. And, we had all timeouts. We had all our timeouts. So I was just like, let's just get the ball into these athletes' hands. They can't, let's just let them make plays. We don't have to go force it deep. We'll just get it to them, let them get some run after catch, get some yak, and, just inch it down and just try to give ourselves a chance. We knew if we gave ourselves a chance, we'd convert. And that's what we did, man. Big thanks to the offensive line. They protected back there very well in that 2-minute drive. We were just back-to-back, so I know they was tired, man. But they fought through. The receivers fought through. They ran great routes, crisp routes. Got some yards after catch for it, made the job a lot easier.
I saw one of the O-linemen getting helped off the field. I think he was probably a play from cramping up. Y'all got it in just in time for him. You took a sack there on that drive and got way behind the sticks, 2nd and 21. What let y'all pick that back up?
We took a sack. Blitz came. I couldn't quite get it out. Took a sack, and I just knew. I knew that in the zone, it's going to play very, very, very soft, trying not to give up the big play. And I know we recruit the best athletes, I feel like, in Mississippi. So I just know if I just get the ball in their hand, they can do the rest. We can set it up shop for a 3rd and short or 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7. We can convert on that. So I was just trying not to throw an incompletion, get the ball in their hands, and just knock off some of the yards for 3rd down. So that's what I was trying.
Pass interference gives you 1st and goal from the 10. What were y'all trying to do on that play?
We was trying to attack the middle of the field. We had been attacking the outside and the short routes all the game, so we was trying to get them and attack the middle of the field. And luckily, the DB hit KT a little bit early, set us up nice on the 10-yard line for a last play, and the rest is history.
When you get the snap, when do you know that you're going to Rico there?
Coach Wright dialed it up when they called a timeout. Other teams called timeouts, which was great for us. So we had a chance to sit there and dial up a play. And he was just like, we had been working at it all week, the glance routes. And he was just telling me, like, I couldn't take a sack, and if pressure comes up, you got to evade it. We need you right now. That's what he told me before the play. Like, we need you. You got to complete this pass. We had a timeout left, but we was trying to complete the pass right then. So, big thanks to Rico. He grind all week for it, so I wasn't surprised that it was him. He runs great routes, and he puts in the work during the week, so big ups to him.
What was this week like, with losing Levi, and how did y'all kind of, you don't want to, I don't want to say you use it, but you have to kind of recover from that and be ready for tonight.
For sure. We just, as you know, we had the memorial. I think that was Monday or Sunday, one of those days we had the memorial. And after that, we was trying to get over because we knew we had a game, and we knew this is what Levi would want. Levi would want us to come out here and fight hard. He was a very competitive guy. So we knew that that's what he would want. He would want us to come out here and give it all we got. Being down 13-0 at half and coming back, scoring 14 unanswered. That's just a magical way to end it with a very, roller coaster week like we had. And for it to end like that, it's just magic. I just can't do nothing but thank God. That's just God. He put us in the right place, the right positions at the right time.
Congratulations, Phillip. Good job. Here on the field with Rico Dorsey, wide receiver. Rico, what was going through y'all's mind walking out on the field there for that final drive?
I was walking out on my mind, just play 4 quarters. Coach Wright word this week was adversity. We faced adversity the whole week, starting Thursday night last week. So we just knew we was gonna come out here and play 4 quarters, no matter the scoreboard. We was gonna give it all we got.
What happened on that final play?
Coach Wright gave us a call. Broke it down and we executed. Did exactly what he said do.
When did you know that you're going to be open and the ball would be coming your way?
Coach Wright said if the cornerback comes downfield, dotted in there, I seen Phil lining up to dot my way. I missed the play 3rd quarter. I just want to look the ball in, make the play.
I didn't want to bring up the play in the 3rd quarter, but you had a long pass that might have gone for a touchdown. Didn't wrap it up. How did that play on your mind?
We just Coach Wright word for this week right here is adversity. I knew I was going to face adversity sometime, and that was just the play. I just knew I had to shake it off and finish the game, and let's get the win.
What changed at halftime for y'all? First half, you didn't get a lot done offensively. What kind of flipped there? You guys had 3 good drives. One of them fell just a couple inches short.
Nothing changed. We just came out and executed like Coach Wright say. First half, we started out slow. We knew we was gonna play 4 quarters, like I've been saying. So we just came out. We was gonna fight. So that's what we did.
Congratulations, Rico.
Thank you so much, Mr. Dunn.
Here on the field with sophomore linebacker Mike Smith. We don't have the official stats, but Mike, I believe you had 11 million tackles tonight. Mike, what was it like tonight out there? All 4 quarters of effort.
Just fighting to the end. We really leaned on each other heavy. We didn't get down on each other too bad when the scoreboard didn't look good in our favor, but we just kept leaning on each other to the end of the game.
You guys on the regulators did a heck of a job, held them to 13 points. What were y'all trying to get done today?
Mainly just stopping the run and, making the offense play in our favor. After the loss last week, we kind of had to, take a step back and, regroup with each other after everything that went on and really just leaned on each other throughout the whole game and trusted each other.
You guys had a big drive. I think you got a 3 and out there that last drive. Maybe they got 1 first down, but what is it like out there on the field when you got to get off the field and get the offense a chance to
really not overreacting, just staying poised, remembering what the coaches tell you to do and stuff, and just not trying to do too much, but just doing your job, and everybody else gonna take care of their job, and then everything gonna take care of itself.
I know it's been a long week, a lot of emotion after what happened when we got back last week. How did you guys try and kind of handle that?
We just played for him. We just thought about what he would want us to do in that situation and stuff, and we just leaned on him. We know he was watching over us and encouraging us from above, and we just played for him.
Congratulations, Mike.
Appreciate that.